Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer Huber, also known as Solo Travel Girl, and since June of 2022, I've been taking Mounjaro to manage my type 2 diabetes. I'm so glad that you're here. Before I get into this week's update, I just want to remind you that I am not a healthcare professional and I'm just sharing my personal experience and opinion about using Mounjaro. Also, I have no relationship with the drug manufacturer Eli Lilly, so they are not compensating me or in any way of making these videos. All right, I'll try and keep this quick. And first, I apologize that I forgot to bring my microphone out, but I'm out at the Babcock Webb Wildlife Management Area in Punta Gorda today. There's like a scavenger hunt going on until May 7th in all the different wildlife management areas in Florida. So you know I love a good challenge and a good scavenger hunt. So I thought I would come out. I did bring Radcliffe with me. He's underneath the picnic table. I don't know if he'll make an appearance, but I'll pop in some video of him and I on the trail. Anyway, what's new? Well, maybe some of you knew already, but I just finished up week 44 of Mounjaro. Actually, I'll be finishing that up tomorrow, week 44. And then I finished up I will be finishing up week 4 at the 5 milligram dose. So 5 milligram dose part 2, because if you've been watching the recent videos, you know that I wasn't able to get my 10 milligrams of Mounjaro, and 10 milligrams I've been on for 20 some weeks. The next dose up, 12.5, was not available, 7.5 wasn't available. So I went down to 5.0 because that is the dosage of Mounjaro that was available. So what am I going to take after this week, or what am I going to start off Tuesday with? I did get 10. I picked up my 10 milligram dose of Mounjaro. It took 6 weeks to come in, so it was on back order for 6 weeks. Even though my doctor sent in a prescription for 7.5, the pharmacist doesn't know when 7.5 will be in, and she really wants me to stay on 7.5. However, I'm making an executive decision about myself just to go to the 10. I mean, I was on 10 for many, many months, and I don't think being on 5 for 1 month is going to make that much of a difference, but I guess we will see. So I will have that injection on Tuesday, and I'll try to remember to record that injection. I know I've seen some comments that people would like to see an injection. I have filmed injections before, but perhaps I will do that as a short video, so it'll just be an injection video. So weight, I lost 2 pounds this week. So I was 139 last week. I am back to 137 this week. Still making it 60 pounds that I am down. My glucose levels have been in the 90s and the 100s in the morning. So nutrition, I've been mindful of my nutrition. I've been trying to eat more plant-based. I made tofu tacos the other night. They actually turned out quite good. The tofu didn't get as brown as regular or as beef did, but it did taste pretty good. So I will put the link in the description if you want to go follow that recipe for tofu tacos. They were quite tasty. Also, I'm trying to make a sugar-free marshmallow. Yes, I know I can go buy them, but I like to try and make them. And I tried making sugar-free marshmallows last night. They didn't turn out. They actually turned out more like fluff. So I have a whole bunch of marshmallow fluff that's sugar-free. And the reason why I want to do this is because at the end of May, I'm going on a big camping trip. And I love s'mores, and I just equate s'mores with camping. So I'll be taking the sugar-free the no sugar added chocolate from Norman Love, and I'll just get some regular graham crackers. And then I want to have a sugar-free marshmallow so I can partake. Now I know I can have a regular marshmallow. It's just that there's so much sugar in that, and tied with the chocolate, that it's just like a major sugar rush. So I just want to reduce as much sugar as possible. Darn, and I was going to bring the book out with me. I picked up a book, I think it was like 50 s'mores recipes, and I didn't go through them. And I don't know if there's anything that's kind of healthified, but I guess a healthified version of a s'more would be like a banana and fill it up with dark chocolate, and then put that, wrap it up in foil and stick it in the fire. That's kind of tasty, but we'll see what we'll do. So exercise, I've just been doing a lot of walking. I've hit over 10,000 steps, which that's actually a lot for me. So I've done that a few times this past week. So I'm happy about that. My work schedule is getting more normal, so to say. So I'm enjoying that. And yeah, so that's the update. But I just want to touch on, if you watch NBC Nightly News or MSNBC on Thursday or Friday this past week, you probably saw my face. As you know, last fall, CBS Evening News read a story about Mounjaro, and they interviewed me about it. They actually did that interview in September, and it didn't air until November 30th. CBS did call me recently about doing a follow-up story about Mounjaro and me and Mounjaro. However, the timing just didn't work out. You know, I've been working on this big project at work, and they wanted to record it during that time, and I just told them that I wasn't able to do that, even though it would be like a Zoom interview. I just wasn't available. However, Tuesday, NBC Nightly News, the medical team reached out to me. I talked to them on Wednesday, and then we set up a Zoom call for Thursday morning, and then what you saw was on Thursday evening. And you know what, I think the interview was like 20 or 30 minutes, so what you see is maybe 30 seconds or 45 seconds. And I know I talk about that, what Mounjaro is doing for me with the weight loss is pretty incredible, but that's just the physical thing. As to what you can see, and what you can't see is how this medication is really helping my A1C and helping me become a healthier person. So watching that video clip, and if you saw the CBS Evening News, you know I cried in both of them. I'm just a crier. But a future video, along with, I like to do a video about not necessarily what I eat, but how I eat. But I'm going to be making a video as to why I get so emotional when I talk about Mounjaro and what it has done for me. So yeah, and also the MSNBC story that I saw. Actually, I heard it in the car. It was like around 11 o'clock in the morning on Friday. It said that I was a study participant in the Mounjaro study, and I haven't been a Mounjaro study participant. That would be amazing, but I wasn't part of the study. So I did reach out to NBC and ask them to correct it, and won't necessarily be corrected, but going forward, the anchors or personalities, the hosts, will be mindful about that. Also, yeah, I am concerned that I would gain the weight being off Mounjaro, but as I've mentioned before, that I kind of feel like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, and that the power is within me, that I have the ability to control my future and my fate, that I've been practicing good nutritional practices. I know that was redundant, but I know to exercise and just be mindful of how I'm living my life. I can't go back to my old ways. I can't be eating fast food every day. I can't be being a slug every day. I can't be eating high processed foods every day. So I do have it within me in the event that I can no longer take Mounjaro. As I mentioned before, my insurance has pre-authorized my use of Mounjaro through August of 23. So we'll see what happens, right? And then I do know that I'm coming up on a year. I started Mounjaro the end of June. So my $25 savings card, in which I have to pay over $45 for my medication, because you know the savings card says pay as little as $25. So I guess in June I'll be paying if I get 3 months worth, I'll be paying just under $700 for that prescription, which isn't so bad, right? Because that's 3 months worth, less than 200 and change a month. So that's all I have going on right now. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I know I need to do a drawing for the book winners, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 5 winners, and I'll do that probably tomorrow, and I will record that so you can see. There's an online program where I will enter all your names, like your first name and initial, and then I will spin the wheel, and then I'll have to figure out how to notify you, but that's how I will choose the winners. And thank you so much for commenting on that video, and thank you for being here. Thank you for all your comments. I know I say this every time. I know I'm behind, but I plan to do that tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off because it's my birthday tomorrow. And actually today I wasn't planning on being out here at Babcock Web for the scavenger hunt, but it turned out nice. I actually had a day cruise booked to go out to Cabbage Key, and there's a restaurant out there where supposedly Jimmy Buffett was inspired to write A Cheeseburger in Paradise, and I was going to have some friends come along, but that was canceled because the weather was really bad and really choppy and a marine advisory. I had a cute dress I was going to wear today, but yeah, I decided to go play in the woods, go play in the outdoors today, since I couldn't go on a boat and have a nice lunch, but it's all good. But anyway, I'm taking tomorrow off, so it's going to give me some time to catch up on things. And also tomorrow I am having a scan of my stomach, particularly my gallbladder. I've been having a little bit of pains in that, and one of the side effects of when people lose a lot of weight in a short period of time are gallstones. So if anything, it's going to give me a base level to see what's going on with my gallbladder. I think that's it. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being you. I hope you're having an awesome journey, and I will catch you next week. I do appreciate you, and remember to be kind to others and be kind to yourself this week, and always say yes to adventure. Bye.